back in the day on a Friday afternoon. I currently just woken up from getting only 3 to 4 hours of sleep, and I was waiting on a message I could break or make our friendship. Just that day before, I was playing soccer with my friends and I was cooking them. One of the friends, I was hanging out with them throughout the rest of the day. So we went to soccer, we went to the gym, started working out and stuff, and then we went to have some meals. As we're hanging out and we're back in his dorm, we're just chilling, and I'm just there coughing, sneezing, like all over the place. I was sick throughout the whole time in the gym and at the dining hall. And then as I'm sitting there, he starts to sneeze a little bit too. He starts to get worried that he's about to get sick. He's like, I feel congested. I'm starting to sneeze a lot. And then I just feel so bad. I never wanted him to get sick because of me. Because what other could be the thing that caused him to get sick? I was the person who was hanging out with them, and I was sick as well. Obviously, he knew by me just coughing and sneezing and stuff, but that was never my intention. So after that happened, I go back to my dorm and I'm just having anxiety. I'm thinking about like, oh no, I just got my friend sick and he just did the pleasure of just hanging out with me and stuff like that. What type of friend am I? When you just wake up overthinking, it's hard to fall back to sleep. So I'm just thinking about, oh no, I just got sick, this, that, and the third, right? I had to get in like 3 to 4 hours of sleep. I wake up, I send him a text message. Hey, are you okay? I could not go to class. I felt so sick. I could barely even breathe. I had sore throat. As I'm sitting in bed, binge watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, I get a text from him. He's like, oh, I'm doing fine. And all that panicking for nothing. And I was doing nothing productive. I wasn't reading, journaling. I can't say I went back to playing video games, but I did go back to watching softcore on Instagram. It's just that there's just a lot of ass, you know what I mean? I don't know, I just felt so attracted to it. And every time I'll open IG, I'll be like, bro, I'm gonna see some ass, And I'll see some ass and then close it. And I'm thinking about bro, why should when I open Instagram again, I'm gonna see some ass? And that just kept happening a lot of times throughout the day. I felt hopeless because I couldn't even go to the gym. I just kept barely being able to breathe and clear my throat every 5 seconds. I wanted to rest so I can get back faster. So after that happened for a couple of weeks, I eventually got better, a little bit better. And I remember I told my brother, yo, I'm about to go 2 times harder. I'm about to do this, I'm about to do that. And he said, look, that's stupid. And he told me that, at the time, he got sick as well. And he had to take time off of work. And he said that he never planned to take time off of work. He planned to work on Friday and then get back to it on Monday. Well, he couldn't because he was sick. And with things like this, it never happens on purpose. No one plans to get sick, but you just gotta do what you can do to recover faster and then get back to doing what you was doing before. You can make up for lost money, but you can never make up for lost time. What that means is that if you was to do 2 times the work, something else in your life may suffer. Having a pipe and then one of them starts leaking, and then you put all your focus on that one spot without looking at other spots, putting attention, everything you got into that one spot. And because you're only focused on that spot, 3 other holes pop open. And now it's now you gotta slow it down, take your time, take a lot more time off that one spot and then get to all the other spots. So I took his advice and I just went about my day like I usually did before the cold. And because I, chilled off, I was able to recover from the cold faster. And afterwards, I got to chill with some honeys. Listen, life happens. I'm not saying to just sit back and let life whoop your ass like I was doing, sitting back watching TV shows. I could have definitely been at least reading or doing some sort of journaling, doing some sort of work that doesn't require me to be outside and not that much mental focus, or at least a little bit of it. At the end of the day, I had a responsibility to get to and I could have done something. But I couldn't do everything. I couldn't go to the gym and start pumping iron. I couldn't sit down there for 4 hours and get to work. I was sick. So it was important for me to sit back, relax, let my body recover and, sleep some more. Because I remember I caught a cold one day and only got 3 to 4 hours of sleep. I was standing online to get my package. It's a whole process. I have to stand online. And as I'm staying online, it's taking mad long. I start to feel like I'm about to pass out. I had to get off the line and go back to the dorm room. And I still had work to do, so I got to it, but I didn't do it efficiently. All right, to prevent yourself from getting into ruts, other than the ruts that just naturally happen, like you get sick or something unexpected happens to you that was out of your control. To stay out of the rut, you want to make sure that you keep up with your health, your relationships, and your work. So for your health, keep up with the good habits, the gym, reading, meditation, activities that require you to sweat a lot, to walk a lot, like cardio. And also activities that are very slow, that allow your mind to like process, like reading and meditation and stuff. For relationships, make sure that you hang out with your friends, because honestly, I felt so lonely. I was sick, but as soon as I was done and I wasn't a walking contaminated bomb, I decided to hang out with my friends, and I feel way better. Work, make sure that you're doing something, purposeful, something that you feel like is a gift that you have and onto your work. So like this for me, I love doing this. When I'm doing this, I don't really get other thoughts about anything other than this, usually. And I just feel way better as a result. Once I know that I completed this, I just feel so much more enlightened and more aligned to my goals. Find that thing that's for you. Maybe it's recording videos. Maybe it's studying for, to become a doctor or whatever. Find that thing for you and make sure that you do it. Some limiting beliefs that you may believe. You may think that my life is different from yours, like drastically. You may think that I'm the equivalent of a 6'8" NBA player who just was born into a rich family and just went to the NBA. And to say that is, if you watch my older videos, like how I make the greatest comeback, I literally, with no bullshit, like how I used to do things back in the day. Wake up at 8 a.m. Let's just say it's a weekend. Play video games throughout the whole day. I run to like 12 p.m. And throughout that whole day, I'll be eating McDonald's, McFlurries, donuts, chicken, like fried chicken from KFC with them greasy ass, yeah. And then once it came to 12 p.m., right, you can't get worse from there, right? You better go to sleep. I'll go ahead and fat. If I was able to make this transformation where I don't even do that bullshit anymore, and whenever I play video games, I can't really get addicted to it because I just play it and I don't feel like playing it longer than 20 minutes. If I was able to make this transformation without that much even help, like I was being very specific in that video, like here's how you do it, here's what you gotta do and do that. If I didn't even have that clear structure to follow, then what makes you think that you can? You gotta start making excuses for yourself, bro. Listen, I'm rooting for you, and I know for a fact that you can make the change. Why? Because countless others that have commented on my video have said, oh, this advice has really helped me, thank you so much. So if I know if it worked for me and it worked for them, there's nowhere in hell it can't work for you. By the way, I have this community where we talk about how to mentally and physically level ourselves up. So if you want to go ahead and join and learn the best diets, the best workouts, the best look smacking stuff, like the best hairstyles and all that, then go ahead and join on the top link of the description right now. As well as learn how to talk with people, network with guys, learn how to get their information and set up some type of fun activity, how to approach women, try to set up a date, stuff like that. Then go ahead and join on the top link of the description right now. And with that being said, always take it one step at a time, because you may never know where that one step may lead you.